What's up, everybody? This is Captain. Today we're checking out the Bersa Thunder 380 CC. This is Argentinian made. It's got an alloy frame, steel slide. Alright, it is 380. This is the magazine that I got with the gun. This one here is kind of pushing the price point at about $400. You can find it for cheaper, you can find it for more, depends on where you are and all that. But, so this is the mag that I got with it. So it's a 8-round mag, and it's a flush fit. Alright, well, semi-flush fit, I guess. Anyway, then this is a Aftermarket Mag that I bought at a gun show, and it's got the finger, a little extra there, but with this gun it doesn't really matter. So let's get into the safeties, because there's a few of them. Alright, but there are also some cooler features than the safeties. I'll show you that real quick. First of all, it is pretty much a double to single, pretty much what you have to do. Right, so you cock that back, getting a text message because I'm doing a video. But back this camera out here a little bit. Alright, so if I can do it right. Now notice I won't be hitting the slide release. Alright. Didn't hit the slide release, just slammed it in there, and it loaded around. Here's the first safety, right in there. I mean, it's big and it's out there, so it's very easy to see. So this is a hot weapon at the moment. And this is a safety slash decocker. Alright. So decock the gun, safety on, right, nothing happens. Now, safety off, if I pull that trigger, you know, it'll go off. So, drop magazine, and look at how I can pull that trigger again. It's because it's got a magazine safety. If you listen closely, you'll hear the 2 clicks. There's 1. There's 2. There's flush fit. Alright, I didn't have it in all the way in the beginning. Alright. Plastic grips. But everything else is made out of metal. And I believe the slide stop, that's metal. But the magazine release, I actually think that is polymer or a heavy duty plastic. Here's another safety where you take your key that comes with the gun, put it in there, you can turn it to safe, and that'll make it a completely dead gun. So even if you have your magazine in the magazine well, you know, if you turn this from F to S, it'll be completely dead, whether this is on or not, and it'll actually lock that trigger so you can't pull it. Now, alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then keeping your finger off the trigger will be number 5. Okay, so 5 safeties. It's a lot of safeties, but is what it is. Some people like that, other people don't. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Pardon me. I'll grab some coffee here. Alright. So, this is some of that Winchester silver tip. I mean, it's steel case. It seems to shoot just as good as the other stuff. I've ran toll out of this. Yeah. Ran toll, 380, 91 grain, steel case. Alright. I've ran that out of it. And it seems to be just fine. Now, I have had problems with... Let me see if I can find a bullet for you real quick. It's probably the one that's in the chamber. Okay. The Hornadies. 380. Alright, they seem to kind of want to get hung up. Like just a little bit. Nothing that a little finessing can't fix. But I don't know whether I said this or not, but this is my woman's gun, which is why this is here. And she really likes it, so keeps me happy. Happy girlfriend, happy life, and all that. But it does kind of have that Walther PPK look to it. I'm gonna take the loaded mag. Yeah, taking the loaded mag. Gotta move that out of the situation. Dead mag, right there. Alright. The only major problem that I have with this gun is the cost of ammo. Like, even the toll ammo, like, toll's the cheapest I can find, and I'm still paying like $15 for that shit. You know, and that Silver Bear, you know, I picked this up off a guy who had sold his 380, you know, but he was asking for, I forget what it was like $25, and they go for like 30, you know, 30 something, but, yeah, 30 something bucks. You know, it's ridiculous how expensive the rounds are, but it is what it is. I'm actually trying to get my woman into a 9mm just for cost of ammo. So, features of the gun. We'll start at the top. Alright. So, your sight's very, very low profile. Like, maybe a 1/16 tall. We'll call it an eighth inch tall. Yeah. And then, like I said, you already have your round indicator or loaded chamber indicator, safety and decocker. It's got serrations on the back here. I think it works just fine. Not a big fan of where this is, but like I said, not my gun. So, I mean, I've shot it a lot, so I've gotten used to it, but I usually still just grab it from the front and move it back. So, but that's just me. And I already told you about the safety. Magazine drop. The magazines drop really nice out of this. You know, just push and it falls. Whether it's loaded or not, doesn't matter. It'll just drops really well. Another little aggravating thing. Well, not really, because Like, I'm a 1911 guy, so I like my guns to be loaded and ready to go. So, you know, can't really do that in this gun just because I can't lock it when the hammer's back, which is fine. It's not designed that way, so I work around it. And I have carried this quite a bit. And I usually carry it behind the back in a Blackhawk #1. Yeah, size 1 Blackhawk. And this is inside the waistband, and I'll carry it 100% loaded, so that's 8 rounds in the mag, 1 in the tube, so that's 9. You know, and I'll leave safety off, and I'll carry that in the small of my bag. It's quick, it's easy, no muss, no fuss. But anyway, it's got, moving along here, it is not ambidextrous, so that might be a deal breaker for some of you guys, or other people that have just learned to deal with that. This is your takedown lever on the right hand side of the gun, and I'll show you how to take it down here in just a couple minutes. But it's got, you know, really nice places for your fingers. Like, that's kind of, I enjoy that. That's kind of nice. You know, just one of those little things that, you know, some people like, some people don't. I kind of like how this one is done. I'm not usually a big fan of it. Like, I'm not a huge fan of, you know, frames that tell you exactly where your fingers need to be. Just because I got friends with bigger hands, so whenever they come and shoot some of my guns that have the finger serrations, you know, they just kind of get mad at it. Or, you know, new shooters, you know, they claim that, you know, this will hit, you know, right in the middle of one of their fingers or something. Anyway, y'all don't care about that, but, you know, it's a good looking gun though. I really like it. It's lightweight. Obviously, it's a little bit more top heavy than the bottom because this is an alloy frame. That's steel. You know, so get a barrel view there. Like, that's just, it looks real thick, but it's not actually as thick as it seems. Like, it's pretty much that thick all the way through, even up here. It's just rolled over a little bit, so anyway, this gun shoots really well. It points really easy once you get used to it, obviously. Or you can be like my fiance and just picked it up and was natural and, you know, was pretty much shooting an iPhone at 7 yards, which is all I really recommend these guns for. 380 caliber. You can stretch them out further and all that. Just for true personal protection, 7 yards is still on the far end of it, you know. But for accuracy, I would definitely say that, you know, 7 yards is as far as you really want to stretch it out to. Holy crap, my phone's blown up. Oh well. I'm doing a video, so they'll have to wait. Now, let's get into the trigger pulls. Alright, so I do have an empty magazine in, empty gun. Verify that for you. Alright. That like that. That like that. Alright. So it is empty. Now notice how it didn't close up on that time. 1, I didn't push it hard enough, and 2, there's no round to deactivate that, I guess. Anyway, moving right along. to double action trigger pull. Alright, so it's a long, and some people call it heavy. I just, I'd call it stout. It just kind of lets you know that you're pulling it. But I've learned that the trick to doing this particular double to single is pull it halfway and then finish it off. You know what I mean? So instead of going, all the way, you're going to be jerking this gun all left and right and crap. Yeah. Let's see if I can imitate that. Alright. Halfway. Alright. And then pull it all the way back. See how it shook? And no, I'm not doing that on purpose. Alright. So go halfway. That's just me though. And then it kind of bothers me that you have to kind of go halfway with it. Just for dry fire training, it's just kind of annoying. But it's just one of those things that you get used to. Anyway. So, single action trigger pull. Not a whole lot of creep. You got that much creep. And you hit that wall. And then it just, it just breaks real nice. So this is pretty much how I shoot the double action, is I put it back to pretty much here, and then I just finish it off. See? Bring it back to there. Finish it off. So if you guys have that gun and having problems, shooting it, maybe you want to try that. The texture on the grips, it's alright. It's not great. It's still slick. It does have rear serrations, and then it also has trigger guard serrations there. And trigger guard serrations, for those who don't know, it's for people who put their finger, see if I can do it backwards here, put their finger there whenever they're shooting. Right, wrong, or otherwise, doesn't matter to me, as long as you can use that gun confidently and shoot it accurately. Doesn't matter to me how you shoot it, as long as it works for you. Now, so it's real lightweight, easy to carry. Accuracy wise, like I was saying, 7 yards, it's about as far as you want to go, and you'll probably be shooting the better part of an iPod. Not an iPod, iPhone, whatever the hell. It's all the same size. So, you're looking at 3-inch group at 7, 8 yards, whatever, 21 feet. But if you practice with it and get comfortable with it, I don't have any targets with me that I've shot with this, just because it's been so long since I shot this, because ammo prices haven't dropped. But I do remember that on a standard blue silhouette, that I was hitting at 7 yards, not in the X ring, in the ring just outside that. So I think that's like a 3-4 inch circle, something like that. So that, shit, that's good enough for anybody, really. Because for concealed carry class, you have to shoot a standard piece of paper, and you just have to have all, whatever the round count is. You have to have all your rounds on there. I think they have a, 5-round tolerance or something. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to show you guys that today. And, you know, I mean, they're sweet shooters. They really are. I wish they came in 9mm, which they might. Go ahead and post in the comments whether they do or not. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, if you please. You know, if you don't want to like and subscribe, that's cool too. I'm not out here fishing for views or subscribers or anything. I'm just trying to put out good, solid information for you guys. Because that's all that really matters. Alright? Because the better information I give you, the more chances are that you're going to find the right firearm for you or a loved one. And then that either you or the loved one will be protected, and that's all I'm trying to do here. Just trying to make sure everybody buys what they want and what they can afford, and you know, do the best they can with what they got. That's all I do. That's all I ask you guys to do. Alright? So this is the captain. Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Alright, so to take down this pistol, go ahead and make sure that the pistol is clear. Alright, chamber clear. Magazine well clear. Alright. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take this takedown lever and you're going to push it all the way forward. Alright, and you have to hold it forward because it'll snap back. Right? So, take it, you push it all the way forward. Make sure that the hammer is back. Pull it all the way back. You're going to pull up on it. Alright? Now, right now, I'm caught on the chamber. Alright? So you just pull it back and keep it up as you come off. Okay, so it got stuck right there just because I dropped it down a little bit. I just want to show you guys, you know, what happens if you drop it down just a hair. So you got your recoil spring, your slide, and your barrel's actually mounted into the gun. Alright, now the barrel, the whole barrel is 3 1/4 inches. It's actually just a hair shy of a quarter, but we're gonna call it a quarter. Alright. Now, alright, so that's your that's your field strip. Alright. Now you can take all this out. I don't know how to do it, so I'm not going to do it. But you can get in there and clean that all out. You know, pretty easy. This one, I'm probably gonna clean this right after this video because it's pretty dirty. So, yeah, and you got your slide. Pretty standard. Yeah, and then there's your safety and decocker. And if you look, right there, see if I can get a better view on it. Shadows. Alright. So you see how that's flat? Right there. Alright, well, whenever you put this decocker on, okay, it actually moves that to where it's not sitting flat. Let's see if I can see that. Here's your firing pin right there, which is what that half moon is. Alright? And so you go like that. Alright? See how that's blocking now? So whenever that hammer releases, right, it will not hit that because it's off by a 1/16 ish. Alright? So it would probably take a miracle and a half to actually decock that, and because it is a decocker slash safety, so it'd probably take a miracle and a half to fire that gun when you're dropping it off of when you're taking the safety or putting the safety on, excuse me. Alright, and then, you know, there's your sights I was telling you about. You know, really low profile. And yes, I did paint the red. I was out of work with a back injury, so I got bored and painted that up. I also darkened that up too, just so it was a little bit brighter. Anyway, but yeah, imported by RSA Enterprises Incorporated, Ocean, New Jersey. That's where it was imported from. And this is from Argentina. So putting it all back together. Alright. Recoil spring. Now, see how that went on real easy? That's the wrong side. Alright. You want the tighter end to go in first. I'm just gonna let y'all do that joke on your own. And so you just push that in. Now, yeah, push this all the way back down and hold it there while you're doing this. Alright. So all I did was slide this on. Come on now. I'm at a weird angle, so you're gonna slide this on. Holy fuck. I just did it a second ago. So we'll do it. Oh, I'll show you this real quick. Right in here, you see this block there? See how it drops out of the way? That's what your takedown lever is for. Alright? So, like I said, put a spring in there. Take that. Push that up. Okay? I prefer to get it started before I hold that thing down, because that thing does have some tension on it. Alright? So then you push that all the way down. Sorry, hands getting slippery. You should put like some kind of texture on that. Or maybe I will. Alright. So then you just pull it all the way back. And push down. Make sure it's all the way down. Alright. And you release that. Now it's locked in there. Alright. Decock. Up. Trigger pull. You know, So there's your field strip on the Bersa Thunder 380cc. Not the fastest, but it does the job.